Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Big Pharma. My name's Negative Rouge and let's get cracking. Today we're going to continue on with the tutorial missions. We're going to play the Shaker. Now you may notice that I have a few of these extra ones, and that's because I've updated to .40. It's the new version there of the game. Let me just adjust the music a little bit because we're a little bit loud right now. That looks much better. Yep, there we go. So, yeah, I've updated the game, so we've got these two more, and I think it's important to cover them. Because the Shaker is very, very important. So, we need to learn how to do... You're attempting to create some medicine, which is the reduces anxiety, but it's not quite right. If we look at the inputs... Ooh, that's not right at all, is it? That's an interesting little one. So what we need to do is we need to mix shaker it. Let's do that. Now there's one or two ways we can approach this, right? Because this obviously we need to. Oh, hang on. Wait. Okay, what comes out of this side? Right. So basically we need the blue triangle, okay, in there. Now the way the shaker works is it moves these things around. You'll notice how there's 4 tabs, so there's 1 here, 2, 3 and 4. Same here, we've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. When we use a multi-mixer, what happens is it adds one on top of the other. So if you've already got this here, it's not going to have an empty space. So that's where the shaker comes in. Basically all we need to do is mix shaker it. Somehow. I think something like this is the way to do it, okay? Here's what I'm thinking. Pick this up and move this. Right? And that way it's McShakery. So what happens is it'll shake the jug around so that it goes from being like this, and it's going to shift it all down one space. Okay, so there it is. So now when we put it through the multi-mixer, it's going to have a space to be added on. And now as it goes through the production line, we're going to be able to get the increase that we need. Goes, reduces anxiety, beauty, and then we're going to halve it down twice. Put it through a pill printer, and that's going to be our pill. And the way to figure out how to use the shaker is basically figure out where you have spaces. Okay, so here, right, we've got 3 spaces, and there we've got 1. So it makes sense, okay, to move this 1 rather than moving this 1, 2, and 3. And you basically just need to balance the two out and see where you can put it so that it all works very, very nicely. So there is our reduces anxiety drug. So we go into a pill printer, causes dizziness on the end of it. And that is how we do it. Toggling the base is something else we probably need to talk about. You notice here that what we could do, okay, is we could control what goes into it. So when you have an example of, say, multiple effects, and what I'll do is actually show you this. So instead of doing this for once, okay, what we're going to do, right, because we're going to do this multiple times. Actually, no, we're not. What we're going to do is, okay, this is what we're going to do. So I want to show what happens when I want to show what happens when you use 1 as the base. Right, so this should start moving through. Okay? This time around. Okay, it's going to take up the second slot. And what's going to happen here is we're going to need to shake this twice, but the upside is I'm going to be able to eliminate one of the negative side effects on the drug, so that we get a bit of a nicer drug. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this as the base, because that will keep it and replace it with another. So in this way, okay, that's 2. Right. There we go. Done. Actually, I've overkilled it. Don't need that. Stop! So what we need to do, okay, is I want to get rid of... Actually, if we were smart, we would get rid of this one, because we can't remove that normally. So I might actually do that right now. You can see how urinary retention replaces the causes dizziness. Okay? That is how it works. Ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can get this to be a little bit nicer. Yeah, one more shaker. Obviously this is increasing cost, but I'm trying to show the concept behind the shaker, the way it works. Okay, so that's going to be at the top. I'm going to move it down one. Okay. It's going to get into here. It's going to move it down again. And remember, this is coming in on the top slot. So what we want to do is we want to move this, increase this blood pressure around to the top slot. So that means we need to do it once more, and then we'll be there. So this is how you use the shaker. You use it to move the things around, okay? There's a thing that you normally can't remove, and suddenly, ta-da, it gets removed. So what we're left with, right, is a drug where we can actually remove both the negative side effects if we have to. That is great if you're making a mega cure or if you're just playing normally, because this way I can get rid of some of this dodgy stuff and create some really, really nice drugs. So hopefully that shows you how to use the shaker, and well, that completes our tutorial mission. Yep, completed. Excellent. I'll see you in the next one, where we cover advanced topics.